sounded not great.
Then.
Toey. Ooh, little tight draw. God damn. Stay out of that bunker.
Get in me. Right. Oh, it'll get us close.
It's a start. It's a start.
It'll get us somewhere.
All right. You don't gotta look at here either, or you can look at there, or you can look at here. All right. Sip and Swing podcast episode number 2. First, we started out warming up with Pinehurst number 2. Played 9, getting you used to it.
Yep.
Then we played Waialae, which is where the PGA Tour is playing this week. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. But welcome. We got my first edit already, Jordan. We got my best friend ever, Mason. Mason Luttrull, welcome to the podcast. Pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Glad you finally got to come over and test this out.
Yeah.
Today, my guy brought this Bullet Bourbon Frontier whiskey, distilled and aged in the Bullet family tradition. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Very nice. 90 proof, 45% alcohol. Wonderful. I'll put that front and center. Very nice. So, again, this is Mason. Tell me about yourself, Mason. What's crack-a-lackin'? What do you do? Family, girlfriend, wife, child?
So I'm a salesman for a construction supply company. That's my day job. I'm married to Elizabeth Luttrull. She is a doctor, way smarter than I am. And we got a little girl that is the pride and joy of our life.
She's 1.5.
Oh, she's over that.
Yeah.
19
months.
months.
She was born in May.
19 months. We're taking her to Disney for her 2nd birthday.
Oh, my.
Yep.
March.
Or no, May 21st.
Yeah, I was going to say it was in May.
Cut that out.
All right. But you got your kid.
Yep.
What else do you like to do for fun besides golf?
A little bit of DIY. I'm a big DIYer. I like to do a lot of the DIY fixing and do the honey-do list.
Yep.
That's definitely one of the main things I like to do other than golf. I played baseball for a while, but golf definitely took priority over that.
Yeah, we don't do baseball anymore.
Yeah.
I quit that way before you did.
Yeah.
There's a lot of behind the scenes information on that one, but
yeah,
we quit baseball at different times.
Yep.
No doubt. I just had something in my brain and I forgot about it already.
That's the best.
Dang it. Oh, it was something about the DIY. I already forget what it was. Damn. All right. Well, obviously you're my lifelong best friend.
Yep.
How did we meet? I know. Do you know?
We met in Little Lamb.
Yep.
T-ball, Little Lamb. It's kind of a mixture of both.
We technically met at Little Lamb. Do you know the full extent of that?
No. I couldn't remember, to tell you the truth. That was so long ago.
So my mom loves this, but when I was a kid, I was very shy, and I never liked to ask people questions. So you were my brown friend with the black hair.
I mean,
I never knew your name.
It fits right in.
That is true. You're getting gray now.
Yeah.
But
that's why I wear hats most of the time.
That is my mom's favorite story. Like, oh, how was your day? Well, I played with my friend with the brown hair.
That's all right. It happens all the time.
That was the best. I don't think you ever knew that.
I don't think I did. I've never heard that part. I knew that like Little Lamb was where we met.
Did you know our parents knew each other before that?
No.
Our parents and our grandparents go even farther back.
Well, I know our grandparents go farther back.
My grandpa and your grandpa go way back.
Yeah.
To the driving down the road. I used to operate that crane.
Yep.
I used to do it with Mrs. Grandpa.
I built that.
Yep. 100%.
Oh yeah, all day long. That's what they would have said. All day long.
Yep. That is hilarious. So we've known each other for so long.
Yep.
But apparently, this is news to me. I don't know how you got into golf.
It is 100% accurate. You do not know how I got into golf. I will say that my papa was the starter of golf. He pushed me to play golf, but how I learned to swing a club is he cut down a 3-iron, and that's all I played with was a 3-iron. Teed off with it, chipped with it, putted with it, everything. But the way I was taught to swing was go hit the heads off the dandelions in the backyard.
Wow.
That's my papa. He has like just under 2 acres, and he would tell me to go into the backyard and hit the heads off of all the dandelions I see.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And that's exactly how I learned how to swing a golf club.
I did not know that. 100%. Well, I mean,
It teaches you great though, because it teaches you not to dig deep, like whenever you're hitting shots.
Especially out of the rough. You're
And
just taking
yeah.
out the dandelions.
Taking the dandelions out. I'm gonna do the same thing with my daughter.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to find a 3-iron, cut it down, and she's gonna hit the heads off dandelions in the backyard.
See, I know I said in the first one that I got into golf because of my dad,
Yeah.
but military dad. So he was overseas. So it was mostly at my grandparents' house. But my grandma, who does not golf, she did for a little bit. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I didn't know that at all.
When we
your grandpa probably told me a story because he's told me so many stories, but
he does love his
who
stories.
knows?
So when we went to Florida when I was 3 years old and 6 years old, my grandma played golf. And she actually went out with me and grandpa. Do you remember that?
Really?
Well, you don't remember that.
I
I'm
don't
telling you this for
remember
the
that,
first time. So yeah, she played golf. I remember one hole specifically. She hit probably 4 balls off the tee box because she kept hitting it in the bushes.
Yeah.
Right in front. And this lady, because Grandpa was out working building pools, she would take me out in the side yard. The big side one next to in between the driveways. She dug out a hole, and I would go out there and hit golf balls with her, and she would just sit there and watch. And I took the club back, and I watched my club go back, and I would still hit the ball somehow.
I mean, whenever you're young, you see all the videos of the young guys or like the young kids out there that are swinging golf clubs, and you're like, how do they make contact?
And they're taking their eyes completely off the ball, and they're coming way up here.
Oh, they're throwing the John Daly out there for sure.
I love John Daly.
I
love that dude.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
I haven't seen a whole lot of young kids playing golf that young.
I mean, you definitely see it, but it's definitely a select group of kids. It's the dads that are out there that want their kids to play golf. You don't see a lot of young kids that just say, I want to play golf.
And that's what we're doing with your daughter.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to push her to play golf.
So you're going to be the coach. I'll be the caddy because she won't be able to handle you all that time.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, no.
Well, especially girl golfers. I mean, girl golfers have a great opportunity to get college scholarships that no one really talks about. There's probably, I couldn't tell you the number of college scholarships that go unused because there's not a lot of girls that want to go out and play golf.
Nope. I agree.
It's a great opportunity for a young girl to get out there. I mean, it's the great father and daughter time, what I'm looking forward to 100%.
I can't wait. She's like the happiest little thing.
I know.
Can't wait to see her get put under pressure.
It's gonna definitely be interesting to watch her get put under pressure and
Yeah.
learn. I mean,
She's like the happiest little child.
she's a little stinker.
We say that every time me and Trina see her. I hop on Instagram because Trina doesn't look on Instagram very much. You know, the most viewed people pop up and Liz pops up, and I'm like, it's the happiest little baby.
She is a very happy baby. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Instagram, you get to see all the best parts. So
Yeah, that's
there's
all
definitely
Instagram
times
is.
where she's grumpy. Like right now, she's a little sick and she's real cuddly and everything like that. But most of the time, she is a very happy baby, and we got very lucky, and it's very nice to have that.
Speaking of happy, she seemed very happy at McDonald's today.
She did. We went on a.
How's your diet going? Not very good if you go to McDonald's.
You can still go to McDonald's and get something that's
What'd you get at McDonald's?
somewhat healthy.
What'd you get at McDonald's?
I got a 1 cheeseburger, a medium fry, and a sweet tea.
Just a regular cheeseburger?
Regular cheeseburger.
Single or double?
Single.
Single? Okay.
You
I'll take
limit
that.
yourself. You got to learn.
I'll take that.
You can still eat whatever you want. You just have to
Limit it.
limit it. You don't go overboard. And that's what I've been known to put some food away.
I'm one that is very known for that, and I actually went to Wendy's the other day, and I got a double Baconator.
Yeah.
Whew.
So
That was so good.
everything is just you have to limit yourself and watch what you're actually eating. You can still eat what you want. You just have to minimize it. Make it smaller. You can still eat all the junk food or all the crap that you want to.
I do that all the time.
You just have to eat the smaller portion of the crap.
That's like I used to eat half a box of pasta, and now I cook half a box, and I only eat a quarter of it.
See, that's what you're needing to do. That'll
Portion
keep you.
Portion control.
It's definitely a portion control.
Portion control.
Definitely portion control.
So, you used to play collegiate golf
Yes.
at Sinclair,
No. Clark State.
Clark State
Yep.
Community College, in Dayton, Ohio area.
3 years.
3 years.
I was 2-man.
He was number 2 man. So his handicap then compared to now, when he is only
Totally different.
plays like maybe. How often do you swing a club now? You don't play it hardly at all.
I would say I probably swing a club practicing, even like just swinging in my garage or out back or something like that. I probably swing a club a couple times a week.
That's more than I thought. I thought you weren't hardly.
And most of the time, it's usually a wedge or a putter.
Yes. Which is what you should practice with.
Yeah.
Which is probably the least amount I practice with.
Yeah. I would say my 2 that I practice with the most is like a gap wedge or my putter while I'm upstairs in the office.
Must be nice to have an upstairs office. I say that, and then we're out here, and I've got a putting mat, and I have a.
Yeah, he's got
And I've got a perfect practice putting mat over there too. That's not set up.
He's got all of that, and I'm putting on carpet, so. But for sure.
But yeah, I definitely practice a whole lot more.
Yeah.
It's a little sad how bad I am still.
But
and how
whenever
much
I was
practice.
playing, like whenever I played collegiate, I was playing
You were around par scratch.
for sure.
I never. We didn't.
I mean, like if you look at it, my average was 73, 74.
Yeah, because we didn't talk much during college.
No.
Yeah,
But you were also
2 hours away.
2.5 hours away.
Or an hour and a half if you drove 90 miles an hour on the highway.
That's that's a story for a different time.
Yeah, that's a follow up one.
Or if you ride with Grandpa, it takes like 2.5 hours for a different reason.
That's stopping to piss all the time from drinking beer on the Busch Light on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some good conversations.
That was.
Damn it. Hey, live and learn.
That's right.
If it's learn and live, life's too easy.
That's right.
We're here to have fun. We forgot to hit record, so we recorded however long we've been sitting here. About a half an hour. It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
That was some wonderful conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, live and learn. It's
All
only
good.
it's 6:45 on a Saturday. What else are we gonna be doing? Playing golf on the simulator.
Could be doing that.
Could be doing that.
Put my daughter to sleep.
She goes to bed at 7.
7:30. Yeah.
Really? You already got through the reverse cycling, or is that a little
I
bit
have
later?
no idea what you're talking about.
Reverse cycling?
Yeah.
She sleeps all day and then stays awake all night. No? Your doctor wife will know.
She probably will, but I do not know anything about that. I've never heard anything about reverse cycling. So.
Oh, so when it goes dark. All right, so I got to Okay. Okay, I got you.
And that's all it takes is the right person to talk to you. I mean, I played high school golf for 1 year. And
That's right. You only played for 1 year.
for 1 year in high school, which I totally regret. I should have played all 4 years. And the high school golf coach that I had my senior year, whenever I played, changed my game 100%.
Shout out to Matt Ellinger, because he was my pre-calculus senior year teacher in high school, and
Yep.
he was a cool dude. It was unfortunate with his back situation.
Yeah.
What was the disease
MS,
he had?
I think.
MS.
I think it was MS.
It was
Not
definitely
100%.
MS. I don't know the full definition. I know it's MS.
Yeah. But whenever we played, or whenever I played, we would go to the range, whatever it is. 100%, I had the baseball swing where we used to play baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to grip and rip that thing as hard as I could and send that ball as far as I could.
100%.
He changed it to where I didn't want to do that, and it was the best thing for my game, because my game went from extremely high handicap.
Well, you say extremely high.
I would say
Compared to
I would
like the
say-
national averages, whereas someone to break 90 as an amateur is
Yeah.
like less than 10%.
okay. I would
Whereas
say
we
my-
were 12 to 15 years old breaking 80.
yeah.
I would
I would
It took
definitely
me a
say,
little
like,
longer.
whenever I think of like a high handicap, I think of like over 85. You shoot
So
over
13.
Yeah, that's a high handicapper.
Actually, over an 85 would be a 15, 16.
Yeah.
Because of how the handicap index is.
Yeah.
Because you only shoot your handicap like 20% of the time.
Yeah. But that's what I consider, right now, I consider a high handicap, over 85. You shoot over an 85, you're a high handicapper, which may not be right. You can shoot me down in the comments. I really don't care.
Yes, because technically, because breaking 90, I don't know the PGA stats. Hey, editor, Jordan, me, fucking
Yeah.
add that stat up there.
Yeah.
We can find that.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely guys out there there are stats out there that show like the average people that break 90, the average people that break 80, and what those are. I would say if you can throw those in here, definitely do that, because at one point I knew them. Right now I couldn't tell you what they are, but I know it's like the 1%ers are on the PGA Tour.
Just because so much more people are getting into golf.
Yeah.
Almost the same. I make the correlation to soccer, because when I was growing up, people didn't like soccer, and now people love soccer. Same as golf. Now more people are getting into golf, more people getting into soccer. So I definitely have to find the stat for what breaking 90 is for amateurs and
Yeah.
what the average handicap is. We're definitely low handicap index.
Yeah.
You don't know what your handicap is.
Right now, no. I couldn't tell you what my GIN is.
You're... Gosh. Because when we had our match...
Yes.
That's coming next, because that's a great transition. Our match, you shot probably like 38. If you even remember. I don't.
I'm pretty
I
sure it was
remember my
38.
score.
I
was 2 under.
I think I was 2 over because I think I went double the last 2 holes.
Yeah. So the back 9, you definitely blew up because we didn't keep score of the back 9.
Yeah. But the front 9 we played.
The front 9 we played straight up match play.
Yeah.
I shot 2 under, and I think you were 2 over.
Yeah.
Because you went 1 up after the first hole because I missed a 3-foot putt.
Yeah, because we were both 2 under at one point. And I'm pretty sure I went double the last 2 holes.
Because I honestly remember this. I remember the first 2 holes. I missed my 3-foot putt. You went 1 up. I almost holed it from my gap wedge.
Yes.
Because you had no idea where it was. You couldn't see it.
Yep.
And I was this far.
Close.
From an eagle from 120.
Yeah.
From 120. And then we went back and forth, and I think we both birdied the... We didn't birdie the next hole. We didn't birdie the par 3. We didn't birdie the next hole. We didn't birdie the par 3. We didn't birdie the par 4. We didn't birdie the par 3.
Yep.
Because you were 2 up, so we were even. So you would have birdied the par 4. No, you made a ridiculous putt on the par 3. That's what it was. You made a ridiculous freaking putt. You made a 30-foot putt on the par 3, and I made a par.
Yep.
Parred the par 4 after that. Parred the par 3. We both parred the par 4.
Yep.
The straightaway. You bogeyed or double bogeyed the dogleg left par 4. I made a par.
Yep.
And then I birdied the par 5 to go 2 under.
Yeah, the last
And
hole.
you would have, I think you went out of bounds.
I did. I went out of bounds, and then I hit a shot that was just short of the green. I think I flubbed the wedge.
And I hit one.
You were pretty good on that.
I was short, and I chipped up to gimme range.
Yeah.
Inside the middle.
You were definitely tight. You were inside the grip.
So I definitely shot 2 under, and he definitely shot 2 over.
Yeah.
And that was a ridiculous match.
I feel like we've had some pretty good matches, though.
We definitely have.
Maybe we can get one on here.
Oh, we should. 100%.
Get a good match going out somewhere.
We will. 100%. Now that your wife has let you have free reign.
She didn't let me.
Yep. This year's going to be fun.
Yeah. There's just been a lot going on with the new baby and everything like that. So
definitely for this year, your goal is to definitely get a GIN established because we need that.
Yeah.
Especially if we're going to be playing in 2-mans.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of my main goals is I'm going to set up again and start working towards that so I can actually figure out what I have and how I can compare to other people. Because, I mean, in some retrospect, I don't really care how I compare to other people because I know what I can go out there and shoot.
Isn't that the best way to approach a round?
Not
have
care.
No expectations whatsoever.
Yeah. 100%.
And it is what it is.
Don't
unless you're Tiger Woods.
Unless you're Tiger Woods, you should expect to shoot like 6 under every round.
Like that PGA interview where he goes, I go out to win every tournament.
Yeah.
Amateurs, you can't win every tournament.
No way. No way.
Us included, we can't win every tournament.
Even if you're going out there to just play with your friends, don't go out there and expect to shoot a 72 every time. Because it's not going to happen. It's unrealistic for us. We don't play every day we don't beat 1,000 balls like Tiger did every day.
Even coming out here, working out in the morning and maybe doing which I didn't show you, is that performance combine.
Yeah.
Where you hit 24 shots. 2 each club. You pick 2 yardages you want to hit to. And then you hit, it's a driving portion. But on the Rapsodo, you can pick whatever club. And it's just, I think it's based on what you hit the fairway. I haven't looked more into it. But it's you get a point percentage based off of how close your first 2 shots are.
Nice.
That performance combine is fantastic.
I think that's cool.
Yes.
Heck yeah. I'd love to see that.
But yeah, you can't expect to win every tournament.
No, not
I
at all.
did expect to win a couple tournaments last year in amateur golf, and I got too excited.
Yeah.
I definitely get too excited going into tournaments. The Greer tournament, I thought I was going to win that for sure. First hole, that par 5, I thought I hit an absolutely perfect drive. There's 3 little bushy bushes off to the right-hand side. I was underneath the farthest one. I had to hit a punch shot out of.
Yep.
And the Willow Creek tournament, I thought I was going to win too. In the front 9, I shot a 40.
Even if you're playing in those tournaments,
No expectation.
don't go in with expectations.
No.
In my opinion, from playing in matches and tournaments and everything like that in college and high school, and like we even went to a golf psychologist. Like that was part of our
Yes.
stuff. And it is
I
like
remember that.
the dude was phenomenal. I still have his book. Like I would love to go back through it and just like refresh myself.
Was that the Golf Zen?
No, it was Golf for Dummies or something like that. Like
Golf
that was the
for
book.
Dummies.
That was the book we had. And from going through it, you can only put pressure on yourself. So by you putting it on, yeah. So whenever you're going to a tournament, you can't think about like, hey, this is what I want to shoot. This is what I expect myself to shoot, because then you're putting pressure on yourself. So with you only being able to be the only person to put pressure on yourself, you can't go in there with the expectation like that. You need to go in there with like, hey, whatever happens, happens, and you'll take every shot one shot at a time, and you'll just deal with it. Like you'll go through, and the next shot is your next shot, and you go one step at a time and just deal with it as you go. You can't go in there and say, hey, I expect to be 3 under par after 2 holes, because then you're just putting the pressure on yourself of, hey, this is what I have to have.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I was changing screen timeout settings, and my feet are getting hot, and they feel like they're swollen, but my feet smell awful. As you well know,
Yes.
my feet smell awful.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that Willow Creek tournament. I definitely thought I was going to win that. And I went out and I shot a 40 on the front, and I had 2 double bogeys from 130 and in. But I had to chip in for birdie.
Yeah.
And I shot even on the back 9, and I 3-putt from inside of 20 feet on the last 3 holes. The winner shot 1 under, so I'd have been close, but I think I finished 4th. But yeah, golf is wicked going from just playing for fun to trying to play in tournaments.
Oh, for sure.
Especially for me. I'm used to a team aspect.
Yeah. No,
But
for
it's
sure.
definitely hard.
It's definitely hard because it's just you against the course. It doesn't matter what everybody else shoots. I mean, it does, but in retrospect, it's you against the course. And it's the same thing for whoever else you're playing against. It's them against the course. They can go out there and handle the course better than you can, but that just proves that you need to go work on some of your game, because they know how to play their game to that course. You need to learn how to play your game to every course.
Yep. That's like when I went to play in the amateur qualifier. I was feeling super good about my game, and I went and played with Dad at like a course I knew. I couldn't hit a driver. I could not. So we made the conscious effort to just hit 3-wood the whole time.
Yeah. That's definitely...
And the course with the amateur qualifier played to my fade, but trouble was also to the right.
Yeah.
And I hit a push cut. And that's what cost me everything.
I can believe it.
Every single thing.
I can believe it.
Outside of 3 holes, if I replay those 3 holes and just played a little bit smarter with my dad, he had never been a caddy before. So
Yeah.
bless his heart. But that's Southern. But if he would have been just a little bit more involved, him riding in a cart, not walking with me, definitely played a role.
Yeah.
those 3 holes. I would have made it to the second day. I don't think I would have made it past that though. I think the 4 people that made it out of there shot under par, whereas I would have been, after the first day, after those 3 holes, I think I was like 4 over, 3 over.
Yeah.
But I would have made the cut.
Yeah.
And you know, after the first 9, we were like, I'm not even close. We just started going for it.
Yeah. Hey.
But yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, what you got in the bag?
Got the rocking the Titleist.
You're a big Titleist guy.
I am.
You're a big Titleist guy. Always play Titleist.
Not always.
Not always.
I played TaylorMade until the R9. After the R9, I dipped out.
Yep.
The R9 was, in my opinion, the R9 was the last good club that TaylorMade made. Proof
Proof is in the pudding.
right there.
Which, you know that 3-wood. I've had that forever.
Yeah. I
still haven't got my stealth replacement yet.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm definitely playing older. Or I wouldn't say older Titleist because it's still the TSIs.
No, the TSIs are only a year old.
Yeah,
Almost 2 years old.
almost 2 years old. But I mean,
When you got that deal on eBay, I could not believe it.
$150 for both clubs. So $300 total.
I was about to say, I thought it was 200 each.
No,
It was 150 each.
it was 150 each.
And you got the
$300.
TSI 3 driver and the TSI what 3-wood?
3.
TSI 3-wood also.
Both 3s.
Grab your 3-wood.
I'm like 90% sure they're both 3s.
I'm not sure.
I am.
Grab that thing.
3s. Both are 3s.
They don't have a TSI 3-wood at Golf Galaxy.
Yeah.
TSR. They don't have a TSR.
And both of them have the Hazard Smoke black in it.
I thought they were yellow.
They are the yellow. You're correct.
They are the yellow.
Yep, yellow.
I'm gonna have to look up what the yellow is, because I know with the black it's. So you got from the grip to the tip.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure with the black it's extra stiff, and stiff towards the tip.
Yeah.
Or is it extra stiff, and extra stiff?
It's so hard because there's
So many shafts.
there's so many shafts out there. It gets so confusing. It's
I will-
hard. It's hard to follow the shafts unless you're like a diehard golfer. Like shaft guy. Like you're working in the industry and understand it. Like you have to work at a golf manufacturer builder to understand it all. Like there's no way I could keep it straight.
Shout out to my guy Adam at Club Champion who fit me for my driver with my hazardous green, smoke green.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to keep track.
I'm glad it transitioned from the Stealth 2 Plus to the Titleist because I went and tried that today, and I know it's just my swing.
Yeah.
I was fading a little too much, but there was a few where I got up to 187 ball speed, and I smoked that thing.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but it was consistently a little pull. As you know, I do a little pull fade.
You've done that your whole entire life.
It was a pull, maybe 5 yards left, and it ended up 10 yards. 5 yards left, maybe 10, 15 yards right. I've always done a pull fade.
I don't think I've ever seen you really hit a draw consistently.
I have to really force it. Besides, when you came down for spring break with me to my dad's house, and we played Reedy Creek, we played Bayonet, and I hit it's one of my favorite shots of all time.
But it wasn't.
I didn't fade. I hit a straight drive off the tee box on a par 5.
Yep.
I can't remember the hole. I know the hole. I can't remember if it's par 4 or par 5. I hit into the trees. I found the ball, and I hit this snap hook 20, 30 yards, and you look at me and you're like, how in the world did you do that?
Because you don't.
Because I hit it 10 yards short of the green. I chipped up, and I either made a birdie or a par. I think I made a par because my putting was not that great.
Yeah.
No. My putting was solid back then because I had that Odyssey.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you definitely had good putting back in the day. It's gotten a little
I don't
shaky
practice
now.
because I don't practice it as much. I don't practice it.
Well, that's what you should be doing then.
I guess I never practiced it before. That Odyssey was solid.
That Odyssey was very good. They make great stuff.
No, I got a Scotty. I like that Scotty.
Yeah.
It's solid. Max Home was my favorite.
Yeah, and then you go into the irons, and I'm still rocking the MP14 Mizunos.
MP14 Mizunos.
Those things are from like 2001, I think. No, it's before that. 2012, maybe. I couldn't really tell you. You can look that up.
Put it up over here.
Yeah.
Same as you did for the first one.
Yeah. But I just can't get away from
What's your 3-iron?
My 3-iron is an MP14 too. I also have a 2-iron MP14. Just to let you know, that thing's getting reshafted right now. Just keep a lookout.
It's getting fixed. So your irons are 3 through pitching wedge?
3 through pitching wedge.
And you have a 52, 58.
52, 58, and those are Vokeys. The old oil rigs, or oil cans, which rust up. Technically, from, I think, the last couple years, they got rid of the rust because, like, you can't use those anymore. They quit doing that because it technically gives you more spin.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
That's what they say. I heard that it was kind of on the fence of getting, I wouldn't say banned, but frowned upon to use those because you get a little bit more spin. Yep. But they're awesome.
Hell yeah.
And then I got a Newport too, Scotty Cameron.
Yeah, but you just traded for that because you got rid of that the TaylorMade Spider.
No. That was a whole different one. I've had this Newport since college.
You've had the Newport since college. You traded something for that old Taylor. It was a TaylorMade, right?
Yeah, I traded the TaylorMade Spider.
The old school, like the very first one.
Yeah, all white.
And you traded it for a Scotty.
I couldn't tell you what it was, but I'm using it for my wife's clubs because I'm trying to build her set. She's using my old Titleist clubs that I bought, 712s, cavity backs.
712s.
And I tried to play those, but I can't. The weight of the Mizunos is what keeps me.
Yep.
I love a heavy club. A heavy club, I can just feel it so much more. That you start getting light on your clubs, and I just lose it at the top of the backswing, and I'm done for it. If I can keep a heavy club in my hand, all about it.
That's where I'm at because I never thought I would go play blades, and here I am. I bought those blades because they were sitting on the rack used for $750. Turns out they were S400 shafts and 2 inches extended.
Yeah.
Ended up swapping them out, and unlucky my heads kept getting unglued, but lucky that I got a brand new set of P7MBs.
Yeah,
for half the price.
I actually built those Mizunos.
You did.
I bought the heads off of Matt Ellinger, the golf coach. And he had a guy that built his clubs for him, and he said, if you buy your shafts and your grips, I'll do a 100% build for you. And they're 1% upright too, or 1 degree upright. So it's more for standing more upright, and that's exactly what I do. I like to stand up tall.
Fair enough.
I think it's a great way to do it, and I will push a lot of people up tall if they're squatting.
Which I was definitely squatting before.
You were.
Before I put that inch extension. I should definitely go to an inch and a half.
Yeah, but you are squatting because your height compared to standard clubs. So that's not the same as what I'm talking about. I'm talking like Keegan Bradley squatting.
Oh, Lord.
Keegan Bradley squatting, I would love to see Keegan more upright. But, I'm not his swing coach. He's on the PGA Tour. Let him do what he's doing because he's making way more money than I have ever thought about. So go for it, buddy.
Yeah, for real. If he just makes the cut in a weekend.
Yeah.
Like George Bryan.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
Makes over half of my yearly.
I think it's a little weird, but hey, you're on the PGA Tour. I'm not. Keep it up.
Keegan Bradley. Hey, he's a Jordan athlete.
He is.
I sent you. Speaking of, hey, good transition to golf news. I saw those Jordan gloves. He's a Jordan athlete. He wears the Jordans. I saw the Jordan gloves. $35
Not worth it.
for one.
Not worth it.
The TaylorMade, like preferred ones that I play, they're like $25.
I was a no glover for a long time.
You were. Then what? Why?
Why I switched is because I got a wedding ring on my hand and it rubs my hand and I need a little cushion between.
That's like earlier. I didn't hear what you said. And you were like, yeah, I might have to put a glove on soon. A wedding ring. I was like, yeah, I completely understand. He's like, you're not married. I was like, oh yeah. Wait, what did you say? He's like, yeah, I have to put a glove on because of my wedding ring. I was like, oh, I got to put a glove on because my hands sweat too much.
Yeah, no, mine. My dad was always a no glover, and he was also always a Lucas Glover fan that never wears a glove. So I just followed in my dad's footsteps of never wearing a glove, and I just started wearing a glove probably a year.
Probably since you moved.
Yeah, I would say
just because it gets
2 years.
so much hotter.
It does get hotter.
It's the humidity.
Yeah, but I mean, I also use the corded grips, so that still gives you the good grip.
Yeah, you got the Super Strokes.
Yeah, I just
Those seem nice.
I like them. I like them a lot.
I like mine. They remind me more of a baseball grip.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the corded. I will rock corded my whole entire life.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's skip into the favorites. So we're keeping a yearly running tally.
Okay.
Jordan, you know the deal. Put it up there. I think it's different on my phone than what I did it on. We're just going to follow the phone because I think I changed it. What's your favorite club?
Favorite club? That's a tough one.
Tough one.
I think it's probably going to have to be my hybrid.
I agree with that one.
My hybrid is probably my favorite club right now. I can hit some wicked shots with that thing. But I will say
Close second?
a close second is the 3-wood I have in the bag right now.
You were smoking it.
I don't feel like I can hit that thing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what it is, I don't feel like I can hit it wrong.
I follow you with that one. That hybrid you've had from the Finley golf scrambles, and man, you smoked that thing so much. You smoked that thing. Shot shape.
High draw.
High draw.
High draw all day long.
Yep.
I played a power fade for a little bit, but the high draw fits my eye so much better, and I just love that thing.
It fits your swing so much better, too.
Yep.
It fits your swing. Play your swing.
Yes.
Favorite distance, if you've got one.
I do.
What is it?
I bet you it's going to surprise you, too.
It probably is.
120.
That doesn't surprise me, honestly. That's a full gap wedge, ain't it?
Full gap wedge, and I just let that thing go. I love that. If you put me at 120, I feel like I can stick it close all day long.
That's my close second. It's like 125 with my gap wedge.
Yeah.
Because I'm just a little bit farther than you are.
You are.
Lower irons were close.
Yeah.
Just because of how much spin I put on it.
Yeah.
And how high I hit it.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
I definitely
Not unfortunate.
I definitely have more of a penetrating ball flight.
Whereas mine is just straight high.
Yours is just that moon ball, but it freaking goes forever.
It goes forever. Once we get to higher clubs, it gets farther, way farther.
For sure.
Favorite snack at the turn?
This is a good one.
Oh boy.
Diet Coke.
That's not a snack.
Hold on. Diet Coke, and I have to have peanut butter crackers.
Oh, like the little
The
six
little
pack?
sleeve 6-pack peanut butter crackers.
Oh,
Yep.
Shoot.
I got to have the Diet Coke with the peanut butter crackers.
Diet Coke.
Yes.
See, I said beer.
Yeah, but you got to think most people don't sell Busch Light, so I ain't gonna buy it.
Shout out to Grandpa again.
Got me hooked.
Yeah.
The only vaccine I need.
Yes. Oh, again, I skipped over this. Well, who's your favorite? Besides Tiger Woods,
Yeah.
who's your favorite golfer?
Kiz, baby. Kevin Kisner.
He's a dog.
I feel like Kevin Kisner is my favorite golfer just because I feel like he can I can relate to him.
Yep.
He seems like he's just one of us that made it to the PGA Tour. And that's what I love.
He just found his niche.
Yeah, he found his niche. It ain't no
and
hobby.
It's golf. See, I didn't even bring up Kisner in mine.
Kisner is my dude. Like
mine was obviously, look, everybody's favorite is Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
And then it was Dustin Johnson and Max Homa. They're just right here for me.
Yeah.
Because they both play a fade. DJ obviously looks like he swings a lot harder than Max Homa. Max Homa hits it so far and it looks effortless.
Yeah.
But he doesn't play as much of a fade as DJ does.
Yeah.
And with him going to live. When I tell people, I'm like, DJ's my guy. They're like, oh, what the live thing? I'm like, Max Homa. But Max Homa is awesome. Obviously.
But I will tell you that I would say like Kevin Kisner and this guy are very close.
Who you got?
Brooks Koepka.
The major tournament slayer. He
like
just
it
destroys in
it
tournaments.
It is so close. Like
major tournaments.
I was very upset that he went to live. Very upset because he was like my top golfer. Like that dude, he just goes out there and plays. Like that is what I love. He just goes and plays. He's like, I don't care about everybody else. I could give two shits.
Him on the full swing is just the most relatable thing ever.
Yeah.
He went, 2 years. I think that's what it covered. And he was like, I couldn't hit a golf ball.
Yeah.
He could, but he couldn't hit it how he wanted to.
Yeah.
And that was hard.
Yeah.
That was very hard. I like Brooks Koepka too.
Like he was my favorite golfer for so long that I'm really hoping I have a boy next, because we're gonna try to have one more, and we've already got the name picked out.
Oh boy!
And
don't say that here. We'll keep that. We'll keep that one a secret.
It's gonna involve Brooks Koepka some way or another.
Oh boy! I can't wait for that. The girl's cool, but the boys are where it's at.
Yeah, I will say being a girl dad is the greatest thing to ever happen, but everyone, like you know, you need to have a boy.
Yeah.
But if we have another girl, I totally get it, and I'll be a girl dad 100%. I'll rock being a girl dad.
Girls, you got to worry about all of them. Boys, you got to worry about one of them.
Yep.
It's my favorite saying.
Yep.
And of course, if I ever have a kid, it's probably going to be a girl. Unfortunately. So we spent here talking. We played first. We played Pinehurst number 2.
Yep.
We did 9. And we did YLI, which the PGA Tour is playing this weekend.
Yep.
Which I'm going to have to go back and look at the scorecards. But I think I finished at even on the front, and you had a rough patch. I think you were at 4 over.
I think you're right, but
on the Rapsodo.
I will tell you, this was my first time playing on a simulator.
Yep. I
have never played on a simulator. I've done Top Golf, but I mean it's totally different than going and playing golf. Like this is your almost like playing real golf.
Did you take your clubs to Top Golf, or did you use the Top Golf clubs?
One time I have taken them. The other times I just use Top Golf clubs because those balls are so junk that I just don't want to beat my clubs with them. And
it's such a pain if you got to stand there and wait, and you're standing there in the stairwell with your golf clubs. And you're just like, That's the one experience I had with Top Golf. I've only been once.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, it's fun if you just want to go hit some balls, but like to actually work on your game, it's not worth it at all.
Yep.
The simulator, like, I think it's 100%. I'm going to look into getting a simulator of some sort. And
it's solid.
Yeah, and hopefully maybe we can do a comparison at that time because I don't know if I want the Rapsodo.
No, because we've talked about it. Obviously, we just asked our families for money for Christmas.
Yep.
I asked my family, and they were just like, well, that's boring. No, 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 no.
Yep.
I'm like, well, if there was anything you were going to get me, I asked my Ohio family, my dad, and my girlfriend's family just for the Rapsodo.
Yep.
My Ohio family balled out, got the Rapsodo. It's good. It's solid.
Yep.
Without the RPT balls, I think it's pretty spot on, but obviously it doesn't track side spin, so you can't hit a draw or a fade, which was hard to explain to my dad.
Yeah.
With the Callaway balls, clubs definitely don't go as far, but it's also really cold.
Yeah, it is
even
cold.
for South Carolina. It's really cold right now.
It is cold.
And it's going to be cold this next week, so it's going to be tough to get out here and try to do something.
Yeah.
It definitely does not track backspin as good.
No.
Side spin, I think, is pretty spot on.
Side spin, I would say it's very close. Backspin,
Outside of a few here and there.
Correct.
Because you definitely overdrew a few, which from watching it go at the inside of the left socket, it definitely should have gone that far left.
Yeah.
I was definitely blocking it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Backspin, definitely not. Our wedges don't bounce and roll out 8-10 yards.
Yeah.
No.
No way.
100%.
We definitely have some nip on our wedges whenever they hit.
It definitely got some nip on there.
So.
Ooh, that's another good T-shirt. Got some nip. Oh no, that's awful. That's awful. That is awful. I don't really have much for major golf news besides that Jordan golf glove. You got nothing? You got anything?
I feel like this week has been pretty calm compared.
We got the tournament.
I will say that
it's
it's kind of shocking how much Rory has backed off of hating the Live Tour.
He did almost a 180 on it.
Pretty
from
close.
His last statement.
Pretty close. I think
he's saying it's good for. I don't know. He didn't say it's good for the game, but it's beneficial to help it grow.
Yes,
is how I would interpret it.
I think the way it went about, he is not a fan of, but I think he can start seeing the benefit of it.
I think he's backing off because he could have got a ridiculous amount of money, and he's just seeing it as playing on the PGA Tour. Like, man, I'm playing on the PGA and DP because he's at the DP World Tour right now.
Yeah,
where he's averaging 336 off the tee with the QI10. Couldn't care less.
Yep.
Sorry, TaylorMade. I've loved you for so long.
Titleist all the way.
He can back me. I've loved TaylorMade for so long.
He was definitely a TaylorMade.
I still am a TaylorMade guy.
TaylorMade fanboy.
Once they get away from carbon.
I don't think they'll ever get away from carbon.
That's true.
It was their staple. They were the ones that pushed it so hard. There's no way that they're going to back down from it, I don't think.
And I can see it because for amateurs, it is so beneficial. When I went and got my
like no other.
Forgiving and enhancing the club speed.
Yeah.
From when I went to Club Champion to do my club speed, I was cruising 125. If I stomped on it, I got to 128.
Yeah.
When I went to the Titleist, when I'm trying it, I'm cruising 120, and I have to swing out of my shoes to get to 125. But it's going the same.
But you also have to remember, they're going to be pushing that new ball.
Oh, yeah.
They're rolling it back. So it's not going to matter. The carbon is not going to matter at some point. The tungsten is not going to matter.
It matters to me.
It's not going to matter, man.
It matters. You know what? It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. My swing speed's too high.
It's not going to matter.
Yeah, I'm not. Even my sim, though, I was able to get over 130. But that's when I was training for long drive. when I didn't think I could play regular golf.
Yeah.
When the guy I know that does golf training, we started doing the long drive stuff. So my swing speed was so fast, I couldn't turn my hips fast enough. I was snap hooking everything.
Yeah. You'll have that.
So that's pretty much the recap of the round.
Yeah.
The only other thing I have to touch on is our two-man scramble at Three Pines, which he's got the hoodie on for Three Pines, and I've got the hat on.
Yep.
Probably my favorite golf story is the first tee box.
Dude, I don't even know what was going on.
So we go.
This is what you get for not practicing, though.
So this is what you get for not practicing, and we sign up for this two-man scramble. It says scramble. Obviously, I went back and read it, and it said Texas scramble. We're talking about it. We go through the whole course. We go to the range. We're feeling great. My hip's feeling good at that point. Yeah. My driver's on point. We go to the first tee. We're playing with members. It's this young guy and an older dude. Older guy obviously tees off, and the younger guy tees off, hits it pretty far.
He hits it pretty good.
He ended up shooting 300 par himself, pretty much. The dude was a stick.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're talking, and this guy, I'm going to tell this from my angle because I'm sitting there. We had the whole strategy planned out. Obviously, in Texas Scramble, you hit the tee shot, pick the best one. You play the best tee shot, but you play your own ball from there. So it didn't change much from the tee. This dude was going to hit first every single time.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I'm a fairway finder for sure. Most of the time.
More controlled.
Yes.
Way more controlled. You can work the ball right to left to right. Whereas I am left to right, maybe a little straight.
Yep.
Whatever. But I've been practicing and I play more, so I know I can bomb it. This dude, we're standing there on the tee. We're talking to these people. All this guy's saying is, yeah, I learned old man golf. I don't swing out of my shoes. I just try to find the fairway at the center of the club face.
Yep.
So the very first tee shot, this dude steps up. He's not center, maybe a little left because it's a dog leg right. This dude steps up. All I see is the ball hit like 3 feet in front of him. It bounces and rolls, and it barely makes it to the fairway. And
I took a divot.
He took a divot.
My driver.
And he turns in and goes, yeah, I swung out of my shoes on that one. I'm standing there. Obviously, I'm back behind. I'm standing there. I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? But it's a dog leg right, so it's a power fade.
Just let it eat.
And we talked about it, for a few seconds. And he's just like, yeah, just let it rip. And I split the bunkers on the right and 80 yards. And we started out.
That first day was rough, though, because those greens.
They were at a 13 minimum, whereas 2 weeks before they were faster.
Yeah. I mean, they were the fastest greens I've ever seen.
And from watching Rick Shields play with Bryson DeChambeau, I think at Trump International, those were at 11 and a half.
I can understand like a 10 and 11, maybe a 12. But 13 is lightning, bro.
That was October. That was October. In South Carolina, they were at 13 and they were faster before. And they let them grow to slow them down.
It was crazy.
But yeah, that first hole was a hoot. Because we played my drive.
Yeah.
You hit a good wedge, but it just didn't come back down off of the slope. And I thought I bladed mine. And I was
out really well.
I was pin high like maybe 10 feet.
Yeah.
I remember that putt. I hit that putt, and I was like, oh, my God, I crushed it and hit center of the cup. And we started out with a birdie on the first hole.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go. Let's use for the program. And we ended up, what did we end up? 2 over on the first day?
2 over on the first day, and then we were
4 under.
4 under on the second day.
With 2 bogeys.
With 2 bogeys.
We each had 3 birdies.
I'll tell you, the guys on the second day, phenomenal.
So much more fun. They were older, but they were more fun.
The dude was hilarious.
The guys on the first day were fun, but the one dude was, if he hit a bad shot, you just didn't hear it until the next hole.
Yeah.
He was a little annoying. But he was so good.
It was.
After like 6-7 holes, the dude turned up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was so much fun.
Definitely, I think we need to put that on the calendar again. Try to get a couple more of those.
Yeah, because the spring one is on a Monday, Tuesday. I don't know when the fall one
Yeah.
is, but it's so far out. Who cares?
Yeah.
We'll look in August.
And then we'll definitely get some
Video footage of that.
we'll get some video footage of that, but I think that we need to throw some matches out there.
Definitely need to throw some matches. Sip and swing plays or sip and swing matches, whatever.
Yeah. We'll get it going.
Red tomato, green tomato, same but different.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
You got anything else you want to add? That's pretty much all I've got.
No. Shout out to Pins and Aces. That's about it.
Pins and Aces. Yeah, shout out to Pins and Aces. I enjoy their stuff. I love their ball markers. I have all their ball markers. I don't have all their ball markers, but I got the USA ones.
Yeah.
I've got the established 1776 and the Don't Tread on Me ones.
We've got we've got some discount codes on there too. Jordan will throw them in the
description down below.
description down below. You want something?
It's basically our Instagram handles.
Yeah.
Which I tried to reach out to get mine changed because it should just be golf sale.
You can throw mine down below too. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
his is
really
down
post on there much. I should probably start doing more.
You are not a social media guy.
I need to start doing it more though.
Yep.
Yep.
100%.
I'd like to get some more golf content online.
Yep.
Start practicing some more and see
We'll get there.
where we can go.
Having a 2-year-old is tough.
It is. I think it's going to be different though. Once she starts getting older, she can start playing golf with me. I'm definitely going to take her
Or just
to the
coming and
course.
riding with you.
Yeah, whenever she can start riding with me better. I mean, she could right now, but she's going to be wild. She is in the phase right now where she wants to run, climb, and get on everything. So whenever we can kind of tame her back a little bit, and she understands, I want to get her out on the golf course as much as possible because that's going to push her to want to play golf. And if she doesn't want to play golf professionally or collegiately, I hope that she at least does the daddy-daughter 9.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Actually, I just thought of one. What's your best 9 and 18 holes score?
Best 9, 32.
Yeah, because you shot that at Sugar Isle
Yep.
with a lot of beer.
Wednesday night league.
Wednesday night 9-hole league.
Wednesday night 9-hole league.
Shout out to Sugar Isle. Shout out to Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best 18, 72.
72?
72.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't say that on my first one either. My best 9?
I've done a 34 and a 32.
What was my bet? My best 9 was 4 under, and that was at a course in Dayton Community.
Yep.
I shot 4 under, and I missed under 2 10-foot putts for birdie on 8 and 9. I lipped them both out, and I shot 1 over on the back. So my best overall score is 4 under through 18.
Yeah.
I've shot that twice. And I shot that at Crystal Cove with my dad at Emerald Isle.
Yeah, nice.
And I shot that somewhere else.
Nice.
I can't remember. So yeah. That's all I've got. That's all you got.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Great time for the second time through because I didn't hit record. Or I did hit record and the screen went black.
Yeah, you can do some
I'll do some
tinkering.
editing. That first one was so good though. The second one was really good too.
I think it's been
We can
a good
put both
time.
in there.
He's going to do some meshing, see what's going on, see what
Yeah.
we got.
That's a lot of
We'll
footage.
go from there.
I'll throw in some clips. I'll probably put in clips of our round in the beginning
Yeah.
as a little, hey, we played some golf. And
Yeah.
then
A little prelude
roll the intro.
to getting in there. And
Yes. Yep.
we'll have to get another one in here.
Oh, yeah. I feel like you're going to come over a lot.
We can get it.
Hell yeah. And we're obviously going to get more people on. I have so many people that want to come on.
Nice.
There's one dude I met who's like he does like defense contracts for like the military. Who's a member at the Preserve, which I think you should go play.
I'd go.
We still haven't even gotten you out at Willow Creek yet. We need to go to Willow Creek.
I mean, really, here the only ones I've played.
Greer's
Greer's
Three
probably going
Pines.
to be my home course.
Played Greer, Three Pines.
Greer, Three Pines, Pebble Creek.
We did, yeah. We went to Pebble Creek.
I really like Pebble Creek. Pebble Creek is a good track.
We played the 1-9 I knew we were going to play,
Yeah.
and then we played the other 9, which I didn't think was as good.
Yeah, I still think it was a good track. The far back one.
Yeah, they don't keep track of that one just because it's so far out.
Yeah,
Which is
it was
funny.
definitely a little bit rougher, but I think it's still a good setup. For having 3 9s, I think it is a good setup.
How far is that 9 out? It's over a quarter mile. It's
I
probably
felt
a half
like it was
mile.
a good 5-minute drive in a golf cart.
It was really far, which is funny. I say that we weren't keeping up with it.
Yeah.
Whereas when we came up on them, they were setting pins and mowing the greens.
Yeah.
On the first one.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I definitely.
That's all you've played here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I need to go play some more courses. I'd love to go see Tryon, Links of Tryon.
So, I've played there once.
There's a.
That's where I tied it. I shot 4 under there. That's
There
where I tied
is
it.
Whenever I was making my runs down to Charleston, there's a course that's about an hour away from here. I haven't figured out the name of it, but I could see it off the highway, and I just drooled every time. Looks really good.
We definitely got to go play matches at Willow Creek and Preserve.
Yep.
Preserve is more expensive, but it's so good. It's so nice. It's so beautiful. Willow Creek is just $50, even prime time.
Yeah.
Riding 18, solid. What's another one? I think that's about it. I love those 2 courses.
Well,
Willow
no, we
Creek.
played. What was the one we played? It was up north, just a little bit.
Of here?
Yeah. Of Greer.
It's Pebble Creek.
No, north. Up by
We didn't play that.
yeah. We played the one. It was kind of a rainy, colder day. With John and
Village Greens.
Village Greens, yes, that's a good. I'd love to go back there too. I think I left a lot on that course. I would love to go back, and I think I could really play.
We
good
should
there.
have smoked them.
Yeah,
We played the tips. They played 2 tee boxes in front of us. We gave them a stroke hole,
yeah,
and we choked.
yeah.
We choked super. I think we won by 1.
But I think. I mean, I know I for sure left a lot out there.
Oh, dude, Village Greens and River Falls. Yes. Yep. 100%. I want revenge on Village Greens.
Yeah,
That was another tournament I thought I was going to win, but I think I sent you pictures. It was standing water on the greens when I got there,
yep,
and they still made us play in that.
Yep.
That was awful.
yep,
That was dumb.
yep.
But yeah.
Yeah,
So many
definitely.
courses.
Definitely, I think I'm gonna start doing a Friday 9.
Yeah, you're going to start playing every Friday when I'm at work.
Maybe we'll see.
Yep. Well, that's all I've got.
That'll work.
7:45. Yeah.
Time to get home.
We would have been done. I'm pretty sure it recorded the first little bit, but the screen went blank and it
Yeah.
stopped. So I think it recorded that. I'm going to do some work on that.
That'll work.
But yeah, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Always. This was fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do more.
Well,
This is going to be awesome.
I'll definitely be back.
Hell yeah. Of course. With different. I need to get 6 and 20. Why haven't I gotten 6 and 20?
The rye is really good.
I haven't tried rye. I always get the straight bourbon whiskey.
The rye is very good.
Fair enough.
Maybe I'll show up with that one day.
Yep. I'll probably have it.
Damn.
It's always here somewhere.
Nice.
Not the one at the food line. But
Yeah.
All right. So this is Sip and Swing. This is Mason, my best friend. Episode number 2 in the books. Comment. Please leave a like. Comment down what you want to see more of. comments, questions, concerns. We're definitely going to get more people in here. Hopefully, we'll bring in our significant others at some point. Trina's got some funky beach babes thing or bunker babes
Okay.
where it's significant.
Liz wants to learn how to play golf. Maybe we'll do a little training session going.
Hell yeah. That'd be a fun one. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Maybe we can do some tips and tricks and everything like that too.
Mm.
We'll get it going.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Sip and Swing, episode number 2. We're signing off. Hell yeah.